Mr. Wade here. So now me and Mrs. Crime, we are back at a cemetery that we have been to numerous times to visit a grave of professional, artistic, just all around entertainment as far as artistry. This cemetery is called Riverview Cemetery. A lot of us YouTubers have been here. This is out here in Portland, Oregon. The exact city location I will post that. But we are out here to bring you a famous grave, a notable that started out here in Portland, Oregon, and was with the likes of Michael Jackson, was with the likes of Eddie Murphy, was with the likes of, I'm not going to tell you the main thing is going to put this guy out there and you'll be like, wow, I know who this is. So all us 80s kids will definitely connect with whom this person is. Unfortunately, they passed away years ago, and I came across this grave through another YouTuber, you know, and I watched his channel, and he has numerous celebrity YouTubes of different avenues of different graves out here in Oregon that I was not aware of. So it's a team effort that we have here. So stay tuned. Me and Mrs. Crime, we are out here looking for the grave. It's out here in Riverview Cemetery, out here in Portland, Oregon, Section 5. Yeah, Section 5. So stay tuned for a lot more from Tombstone Whispers. Stay tuned. Now, earlier, I mentioned that if you're an 80s child, 80s kid, 80s teenager, you would definitely know exactly whom I'm speaking of or the realm of who I'm speaking of. Now, this person invented the thing called the claymation. Now, what is a claymation? It's the written cartoon characters, drawing cartoon characters that become to life in the 80s, maybe late 70s, but the 80s, 90s. And they had films. He took part in a lot of claymations. He even made that word his, claymation. Wow, let's say it together, claymation. Now, what he did was he took cartoons and made them into puffy figures that in the 80s, it was amazing. Of course, now it expounded. I'm going to do a song, a riff of the channel, but I would say the cartoon. It even had commercials. Now, when I do this, you're going to know who it is. You ready? Let's begin. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. I heard it through the grapevine. Hey, now does that resemble something? Stay tuned. Me and Mrs. Crime still looking for his grave. So we're back. It took some time to find his grave, but he's still a foot card, a little green thing with the name on it, and it's been since 2019. But to be a guy that's so famous, you would think, why would he be buried in a spot like that? But we give him respect to find his grave. Now, the name I'm going to tell you, his name is William Vinton. Now, what he did was he invented the claymation. Now, I explained earlier what the claymation is. The claymation is when you have a cartoon character creation and he makes it clay form. Now, I'm gonna start it off by, I did that doom, 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 doom. Yeah, that's a Marvin Gaye song, of course. I heard it through the what? Through the grapevine. He did the California Raisins. He also did Hey Arnold. He also did Michael Jackson's Moonwalker when the little characters were chasing him in the studios. He did that. He did the PJs for Eddie Murphy. He did a lot of things for the claymation. This guy is a big tool in our 80s, 90s, and he recently died 2019. You see Mrs. Crime right there behind me. Yeah, she's back there. And she was looking for his grave as well. Now, when I seen the footstone on the video, I figured by now it'll be a headstone either sitting up or sitting flat. But no matter how you look at it, this guy is big time. Sorry for his family, sorry for the loss. But William Vinton, V-I-N-T-O-N, Section 5, out here at the Riverview Cemetery, out here in Portland, Oregon. I'm gonna say Oregon. I said Portland earlier, but I think it's another part of Oregon. I'm gonna post that on here. As you know, all the followers out there, subscribers, know that Mr. Wade is bad with names. I'm bad with names and dates, but I will post the date of when he passed away and so ever. I'm gonna take you to his grave right now. Once again, let's break it down to you. California Raisins, Hey Arnold, anything that has claymation form, where characters are looking like they're moving around, that's all due to this guy right here, William Vinton. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. I might have seen that video thousands of times, and I do remember the little people chasing him around and behind the studios and the claymation. The man is brilliant. The man took the word claymation, made it his own. He patented the word. Whatever you got to do to have the word his, he did it. William Vinton. Let's go and see his foot card and give some respect to Mr. William Vinton. Tombstone Whispers, Riverview Cemetery. Doing it again. Stay tuned. Now, his footstone is approximately right here, between the two graves right here, Thomas Forbes and Eiley Newgram. Both give him respect in Tombstone Whispers. Let's move on to Mr. Williams. This is his foot card right here. William Gale Vinton, born November 17th, 1947. He died October 4th, 2018. I stand corrected, 2018. This is section 105, lot 214, grave number 1. Wow. That was the grave of William Vinton, the creator of the California Raisins. Wow. And the inventor of the word and art form, claymation. Wow. Now, how I found this grave, Mr. Wade and Mrs. Crime, we were on the internet late last night into the wee hours this morning looking for a place to go. Now I have a list of places that we go. I have a list of different murders and murderees of different places, sad stories that Tombstone Whispers brings to you guys over here, and for all our subscribers out there. But this hit home. This was something that I knew I was excited to see, and so was Mrs. Crime, and I know you guys were excited as well. But to know that Mr. William Vinton was out here in Portland, Oregon, it was a shocker. This man has been legendary everywhere. You know, he had his hands in all the 80s things that had the claymation forms, everything. He has the say-so, the productivity, the direction. They all call this man in Hollywood, in Atlanta, wherever the big names do their movies at, and they have any form of claymation. When this guy was living and doing his thing, this guy right here was the one they'll call William Vinton. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage out here at Riverview Cemetery. Plenty of more cemeteries, plenty of more celebrity sites, celebrity movie fictions and non-fictions, anything that has to do with what we do, we are going to bring it to you. Tombstone Whispers brings it to you guys. Mrs. Crime, she's out getting her videos and her pictures ready for what? Whispers Moments 36. That's right, Whisper Moments 36. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. We got 35 other episodes of Whispers Moments. Now, what we do there, what we do is we flash all the graves that we can get combined here at a cemetery, and we hopefully that people that watch our channel will say, hey, that's the grave of so-and-so. I haven't seen my family member, I haven't seen my friend member, I haven't seen whomever, I just saw the grave. Let's pause it. Oh my God, we live way up by Maine, we live way by Chicago, we live way out. But now over there, Tombstone Whispers brought us the picture of the grave of a loved one. That's the reason why we do Whisper Moments. That should be part of our niche, Whispers Moments. Every cemetery we go to, we bring you the graves, all that we can get. Not all the loved ones, but we can get some, we bring it. I hope you guys enjoyed William Vinton, the creator of not the song, but the California Raisins. They had so many commercials. They got me to eating more raisins. Stay tuned for a lot more from Tombstone Whispers. Hope you guys enjoyed this fruitful thing for me, and I hope for you guys, our subscribers. Subscribe if you haven't already to Tombstone Whispers. Let's take you on our adventures. William Vinton, the creator of claymation. Now, as you see, we at Riverview Cemetery out here in Oregon. And if you look forward in the yellow is Mrs. Crime. She's over here walking this path. And this path looks very spooky to me. Very nice. Now it's amazing how we've had inboxes or just messages stating that why our cemetery so tranquil, why our cemetery so peaceful. It is. Me and Mrs. Crime never thought that being at cemeteries would be this relaxing, you know, in a weird kind of way. It's a lot of different, you know, hospital talk, expired loved ones. Mrs. Crime back there. But the artwork involved in some of the headstones, flat stones, is amazing. There's a lot of acres out here at Riverview Cemetery. I will be posting that as well. We enjoy this. Stay tuned for a lot more coming from Tombstone Whispers. We have now caught up with Mrs. Crime. There she is right there. How you doing, Mrs. Crime?
I'm good.
All right. What do you think about being here again at a whole new section of the cemetery?
I like it. There's something new to see every time we come.
I hope you guys enjoyed our footage out here for William Vinton out here at the Riverview Cemetery. Thank you for all our subscribers. I'm Mr. Wade N.
Mrs. Crime.
Thank you for all your subscriptions and everything else we're going to do for you guys. Enjoy Tombstone Whispers. Plenty more to come.